You know, it's a shame we don't actually see these in glass bottles more. This is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and boy do I have a story for you. You see this laptop here? I'm going to go into it more after the battle, but as you can tell here, I got myself a new laptop. I'm going to go ahead and explain how and why after the battle. Anyway, enjoy the battle. Alright, here we go, a battle against TerraKnight23. He's going to have this going, which is going to be his Galvantula. I'm going to set up my Frappuccino here, my Zany action, and go for the Rock Blast and miss, which gives them perfect opportunity to set up the Sticky Web. Should have gone for the Tail Slap, but no. Now I pretty much crippled my entire team by making everyone slower. Hooray! Yay, well at least I killed off the Galvantula, whatever. Well, now he sends in Skarmory, and obviously I'm not going to leave into that since I'm banded. So now I'm going to send in my Stab here, and just completely wall whatever it's going to do is set up Stealth Rocks. Great. That would make Stealth Rocks and Sticky Web both on the floor at the same time. So it's going to whirl me out here, and I was going to set up my Photo Touch, which is going to be my Pavilion. And that does over half damage to me, so I can't really switch it out anymore for that very reason. So I decided to just go for Sleep Powder here right off the bat, not really a big deal. And just go for a Quiver Dance and hope to set up, and hope he doesn't use Whirlwind and wake up, because that would be very frustrating and very annoying for me. So please don't wake up. I'm going to go for Hurricane here. Hopefully it doesn't have damage and you still stay asleep, and you actually end up staying asleep. So it's very nice for me. And now I can go ahead and go for another Hurricane here. Although I'm pretty much screwed over if I can't really switch out, because if I switch out one time I pretty much lost Pavilion. Which is very sad because the thing is very cute. I don't want to lose it at all. So now of course he's going to send in his Chansey. I'm going to put it to sleep here, and now upon looking back at this, I could have easily just switched out after putting it to sleep. But instead I figured out, well, since I'm going to die anyway, might as well just stave in, just see how much Quiver Dance could get up. And whatever, maybe... Because I was thinking about Ice Beam or any type of the special attack that Chansey sometimes carry. But I'm mistaking it for a Blissey, and more likely it just has Seismic Toss. So he wakes up and goes for just that, goes for Seismic Toss and wastes my Pavilion. Wouldn't really have changed much, honestly, if I did switch out. For anyway, he would just wake up anyway, and I would just get Sticky Web regardless. So I set up my Stab here, who he can't do anything against, so he can't use Seismic Toss or anything. And now he sends in his Kingdra. I go for a Swords Dance here. Alright, well I go for the Swords Dance. He's actually going to go for Focus Energy here, so that's not going to be very good. Now I Stance Change here after his Focus Energy, and I go for Shadow Claw here, because I know after this move he is going to be 100% critical hit ratio, so that's pretty beast. If I start going to go ahead and go for a King Shield here to try and protect against it, and I did, wouldn't really matter too much because it doesn't miss this turn. And even with that crit, which of course is 100% accurate, 100% chance to crit now, I still survived because Defense Form Elite Slash is just awesome. So of course I killed it off, but now I think he's going to die in one last hit. And now he sends in his Chandelure with an Air Balloon. I'm like, alright, whatever, going to go for the King Shield here just to scout out, see what it's going to do. Goes to Flamethrower, alright, whatever, kill him off my Stab. I'm going to go ahead and send something that can counter this thing real nicely. I'm going to send in my Ladian Red here and just go for the Surf to kill off the Chandelure here. I'm going to go for that Surf. And I find out it's actually a Zoroark. Alright, well played. Even masking it with an Air Balloon, that caught me off guard. Well played. Well played, sir. Well, anyway, I sent in my Infernape here, of course, Mach Punch and everything, because my speed's fallen, so I can't really do all too much. He's going to withdraw himself, however, and send in his Chandelure, which Mach Punch won't do anything to because it's a Ghost type. What a surprise! Of course, I just wanted to leave it and see what I was going to do, in this case, went for Shadow Ball. So since I think it's probably choiced, I sent in my Zany action here, no way I can completely wall that thing if it's choiced. I mean, it looks like it is, so that's very nice for me. A's now he's going to send in his Zoroark again, but Rock Blast is going to take it out. In fact, it would have taken out a lot of things on his team. But now he sends in his Chansey again with the Violate and whatever. I'm like, how much will Rock Blast actually do out of pure curiosity? So I leave it in just for kicks to see what it's going to do. And spoiler alert, it doesn't do jack squat. In fact, he has used a Toxic on me, and that's pretty much that. No reason for me to stay in anymore since I'm banded. Go ahead and switch out here. And now I'm going to send something that can actually counter this thing. My Heavy Lobster. Alright, should have sent something a lot earlier, but I didn't. Oh well. At least now I can just transform as he goes for the Stop World here and cures back up to full damage. Whatever, I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and then go ahead and go for the Sword Dance as well. A win-win combination in my personal opinion. Let's see what happens here. He goes for Seismic Toss, which isn't going to do all too much. I can take 3 of those type pretty much. So go for Swords Dance here. And after superpower, I'm pretty sure I can take out the Chansey, no problem at all. And of course, I'm down to 55 HP now, so go for superpower here. And I do have life orb, so it's gonna do some bit damage, recoil back to me. We know I don't have life orb, I have, you know, Scissorite. That's how I mega evolved. Derp. Anyway, now he sends in Chandelure, and go for the bullet punch here is my only real option, because nothing else could outspeed this thing. And unless he misses Fire Blast, I am completely screwed. So I'm gonna send in my my Kulata here, my zany action. Going to go ahead and get the Sticky Web, make my speed fall. Of course, he doesn't miss the Fire Blast here, so he's going to take me out in a pit of fire. I'm going to go down. Of course, that's going to be good game. All right, so yeah, here's my new laptop. It's not technically new. It's more like a used laptop, if you could call it that. But this here has 8 gigs of RAM. It has an i5 3rd generation processor. And it has a 750GB hard drive, which I plan to actually replace with a solid state drive at some point soon. Just it'll be better on battery life, and I'll have to defrag it, and it'll run substantially faster. So yeah, if you're wondering how much I paid for this, I paid $100 for this thing. Without going into too much detail, let's just say it pays to work at Office Max. Essentially, some guy returned a really old laptop that he pretty much never used, claiming the laptop gave him nothing but problems, and you know he wants to stay away from Toshiba because he hated Toshiba. Well, I was thinking there has to be something defective with it. I checked the screen, completely fine. Maybe the battery doesn't work. Battery was fine. Maybe the Wi-Fi doesn't work. Wi-Fi was fine. Maybe maybe it doesn't charge, but it charged fine. In fact, everything seems to be completely fine and brand new with the computer. I essentially reset it, removed all the trialware and junkware off of it, installed 8.1 on it, and actually went ahead and did that. You know what? Flawless. Works like a charm, works perfectly. But the best part about this is that now that I have a laptop, it'll be substantially easier for me to actually record actual PC games using this. Now, I'm not too much of a PC game. Well, actually, I play a lot of PC games, but not really too much more than you expect. But there's one game that I've wanted to let's play for a really, really long time, but I just haven't really been able to actually do it. In fact, it is the first game I've played that really got me into gaming to start with. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and unfortunately I don't really see too many other games like it anymore. But yes, I'm just very happy with what happened here. Ended up getting a laptop for $100. Awesome, so I fixed it up. Anyway, just wanted to say that. See you next time.